We want safer communities, police reform. Which candidate you think gives us the best opportunity for that dynamic?
Well, to me, I think it's very simple. I'll tell a really quick story. From 2016 to 2020, I was the vice mayor of Charlottesville, Virginia. Many of you are aware in 2017 we had white supremacists come to our community.
Oh, the good people on both sides.
Right. Yeah. So I was the only black person on the council at the time, the youngest person elected. And after a group of white supremacists literally came into our community and unalived someone, rest in peace to Heather Heyer, the first press conference that 45 had, he stated that, again, literally there are good people on both sides. And there's a group of people who are stating that they want to emphatically destroy and annihilate everyone within our community who are protesting not only the removal of this white Confederate white supremacist, but also he was very clear in how he believed that anyone who was protesting then that was not protesting for what he believed to be the right thing should be annihilated. Furthermore, this is the same individual, if we're talking about who should we trust to keep our community safe, wants to provide police officers with full immunity to be able to do whatever it is that you want to do whenever you feel like a situation arises that requires you to not use best practices, whether that be using patience, calling a mental health professional. But if you believe a person needs to be shot down like a dog in the street, you do so and you won't have to face any consequences. Yeah. If you believe that an individual needs to be beaten like a hog, you do so. There will be no consequences. If you want to turn off your body camera, you do so, and there will be no consequences. If you want to peacefully protest, and I'm not talking about January 6th when he said that was a love fest, right. But if you black folk want to go out and peacefully protest, I am willing to call the National Guard on you to have you removed. So when we talk about a matter of safety, a matter of keeping our community safe, you have a person who literally just rambles and acts off of emotion, compared to an individual who's saying that I candidly want to use legislation and policy to find ways to not only keep our community safe, but help us thrive in every way imaginable.
You said something.
Now, this guy was talking about, with the Heather Heyer, with the, what's going on in Charlottesville, Virginia, and brought up Donald Trump, that they've been good on both sides. But I'm going to go ahead and bring the brother back to reality, right? What happened with Trayvon Martin? And what happened what happened with Trayvon Martin when, that he was unalive because of, quote unquote, he is a suspicious person or someone act like a cop. George Zimmerman, remember? George Zimmerman basically unalived Trayvon Martin. And guess what? It's under Obama's watch, right? Oh yeah, I'm gonna bring it there. You talking about police brutality? Look what happened with Mike Brown, who's unalived in Ferguson by the Ferguson police officer, Darren Wilson. That's under Obama's watch, right? What about Eric Garner? Obama's watch. What about Sandra Bland? Under Obama, right? See, this is, y'all talking about police brutality and everything else, and what happened in January 6th with Trump and everything else, and what happened with in Charlottesville. But then y'all forgot about Trayvon. Y'all forgot about Mike Brown, Laquan McDonald, Eric Garner, Sandra Bland, Raquel Boyd were unalived by police under Obama, under Obama's watch. But y'all forgot about all of that. This is sad, ladies and gentlemen. This is mainly the reason why that I'm very disappointed in our brothers at the BET Black Men Summit, because they want to put Trump in there, but it's the Democratic Party that, because under Obama, basically, when it comes to Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown, Laquan McDonald, Eric Garner, Raquel Boyd, Sandra Bland, and others. But y'all forgot about that, right? Y'all forgot that it happened under Obama's watch. But let's be clear. You guys have basically ignored about police brutality, and you got Benjamin Crump. Benjamin Crump even handled those cases. He didn't say a word about them at all. But I digress. Let me know what you think about that in the comments.